Nigel Farage just won a by-election, but he didn't turn up to hear the result. He's calling it a resounding victory, but the numbers tell a slightly different story. His vote share jumped 17 points, his actual vote rose just by over 1,000, and the investigation that started the whole thing has just reopened. Today I'm going to take you through all of it. So first, the headline. Farage held the seat with 22,239 votes, 63% of the vote. Count Binface came second with 9,455 votes, just under 27%. The turnout, 44%. And that turnout is the number to hold on to. In 2024, it was 58%, this time 44%, almost a quarter fewer. In real terms, that's around 10,500 fewer votes cast than in 2024. Why does that matter? Because when turnout collapses, vote share inflates. The same number of votes becomes a bigger percentage. So here's the number everyone's quoting and the one nobody is. In 2024, when Farage won 21,225 votes, that was 46%. On Thursday, he won 22,239, that's 63%. So his share jumped 17 points, but its actual vote rose by 1,014. Now, when you put that against the 78,000 people who could have voted, Farage added about 1.3% of the electorate. For every 100 eligible voters, he gained 1 and a bit. 27% of eligible voters backed him last year, 28.5% backed him this week. The landslide is a turnout story. Fewer people voted, so every vote he kept became a bigger slice of a much smaller pie. Then there's the bit that isn't a number at all. Farage didn't turn up to his own declaration. His team first said police had advised him to stay away. Essex Police denied it, saying the decision to attend was for individuals and their security teams. Farage then changed the story and, in his own words,
"But I'm damned if I'm going to stand on a stage having won a resounding victory, a ringing endorsement of all that I've tried to fight for and you try to fight for, and be demeaned and humiliated by nobodies, and I will not, sadly, be attending the count."
His own director of local government backed him, apparently missing the irony of calling the whole thing a very pathetic attempt to degrade a very important democratic process. So the result was read to a mostly empty room. The man calling it a resounding victory wasn't there to hear it. His supporters were at Farage Fest in the countryside, and his planned major speech the next morning was cancelled without explanation. Here's what actually matters now. This whole by-election existed because of a standards of investigation into a £5 million gift Farage received. That inquiry was paused when he resigned his seat. Now he's won again, it reopens. It restarted on Friday morning. Farage will take his oath in Parliament in the coming weeks, and the Standards Commissioner's ruling is expected to land around the same time. If it goes against him, it could open the door to a recall petition and a second by-election in a couple of months. I've got an explained in less than 5 minutes video on how recall petitions actually work coming to the channel in around a week or so. So hit subscribe now and you won't miss that, because it will be important. And then there's the cost problem. This by-election has cost the taxpayer in the region of £250,000. If there's a rerun, we pay for it twice, and the investigations aren't finished. There's still the Met Police probe into party donations, and allegedly there are investigations by the police into donations to Robert Jenrick, donations involving Richard Tice, questions over a loan repayment to Tice, plus potentially dodgy donations to Sarah Potchin. Asked about the £5 million inquiry on GB News, Farage's answer was, "Who cares? The voters of Clacton don't care." And that's another video for another day, because the data suggests otherwise. Now, if you've enjoyed this summary, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you think happens next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.